Hello everyone, it's Sarah, otherwise known as Plan Sarah Plan, and today is exciting because I have the privilege of sharing with you the brand new 2021 MäksēLife goal setting and weekly planner. So as you may know, MäksēLife just celebrated their first birthday. Even though they've only been around for a year, they have taken the planner world by storm. And the creator of MäksēLife is Sierra Friend. She's a life coach. She has some really fabulous information on how to assess your life. She has tools for assessing your life, helping you articulate and score 8 different areas of your life, opening your eyes to where there's room for improvement, where you might be missing something, how you can, first of all, identify those areas, but then set some goals, break them down into monthly goals, and then break them down into weekly actions. And I've been using the MäksēLife since July. I have the vertical layout. There's a horizontal and a vertical layout. And it has really helped me because when I did the scoring at the beginning of July, I found that there were 2 of the 8 areas that were really lacking, really falling behind. Not so much because of intentional neglect, but because I was busy and because I wasn't really aware that I was neglecting these areas of my life. Now we're in October, so from July to October, the 2 areas that were really lacking have jumped up significantly in their score. So anyway, we have a brand new year. The second year is going to be great for MäksēLife. I have this box, which I've actually already turned inside out. It's a reversible box. So inside here is the new MäksēLife cover that I chose for this year. There are 4 options and also a second cover that I chose because this year you can buy covers and change them out. Okay, so hang tight, here we go. Here's the cover I chose. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the gold accents. This one is by Jess Park, who is a watercolor artist. You can follow her on Instagram at Jessie Park. I couldn't resist the gold foiling on these beautiful watercolor flowers. Okay, now I told you I had a second one. This is a complete departure, a totally opposite cover. This is the pinstripe option. So now what you can do is buy an additional cover and swap it out. These things are not that hard to open. I just went completely the opposite direction, totally neutral with this pinstripe one. There are also one that looks like denim with a rainbow stripe right down the center. Then there is one that is by Toby Brown. I think I'm saying that correctly. It is called Hold On to Your Vision. It's a sort of navy or indigo blue background with a rainbow on the front and then hand lettering underneath. Hold On to Your Vision. You can follow her at Call Me Tobes. So she has also done a really lovely cover. And by the way, don't throw out your box because this thing is really sturdy. I've been using it to store planner supplies. Look how thick this is. You could actually line these up in a shelf and they'll coordinate. Okay, so here is an overhead look at the planner. It is a 7 by 9 inch planner with 326 pages, January through December 2021. The cover is a hard, thick linen textured surface, and the binding is coated wire O binding. It's exactly the same size as last year's MäksēLife. You get an elastic closure that is reinforced on the back here. And the paper is a thick 120 GSM recycled bright white paper. Let's go inside and here's your title page. I love this paper, by the way. I did not realize it was recycled. It probably was last year also, but it has a really fun texture to write on. It feels really good to write on. Then you get 21 pages of goal setting instruction and help in the beginning. I would not skip this at all because this is what really helped me. The compass assessment, setting intentions, annual goals and vision, monthly goals and weekly actions, and then monthly reflections and a quarterly review. Those things are so important. I would definitely not skip those. This thing is worth its weight in gold, and Sierra actually offers this as a free download. Whether or not you get this planner, I would snatch that download because this Life Compass assessment is a life changer. There are 8 areas, and in 2 of these areas, I was surprisingly deficient. So the way that you arrive at your score for each of these pieces of the pie, which are scored from 1 to 10, is you take this assessment sort of quiz, and you give each of these questions a numeric value on a scale of 1 to 10. And then you add them up. Divide your total score by 8. In each category, you will get a number from doing this Q&A section. So here is last year's. I did this on June 23rd to begin this planner on July 1st. And after I answered all of my questions and gave myself a score, I arrived at my average score for each area. And what I found was that I was really lacking, surprisingly, in fun and recreation, and also in health and wellness. And this is how Sierra puts it. Each statement serves as a guidepost, uncovering potential blind spots and highlighting opportunities for growth. So that is exactly what I was looking for. Blind spots. It's not that I was intentionally neglecting those 2 areas, fun and recreation, health and wellness, but they were sort of blind spots. And by the way, if you're not starting this at the beginning of the year, I would definitely just go ahead and add the date that you took this first assessment. Don't skip this. Do your assessment scoring. You will not regret it, because that is the only way that you're going to uncover the blind spots and know where you have potential for growth. The next thing that you're going to do is set your intentions, and Sierra gives you the questions that you need to get you thinking correctly about how to articulate your intentions. And then you're going to choose your word for 2021. I had the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. So that's 9 words. What I needed was consistency in those things. Consistency was my word for 2020. So we'll see what I come up with for 2021. And then you get really helpful guidance and coaching on setting goals, committing to goals, reviewing your goals, removing goals that are not working. A good goal is ideally 3 to 10 words. And then you get 3 types of goals: stretch goals, progress goals, and maintenance goals. This is a brand new page this year. We did not have this one, the 3 types of goals, in 2020. So a stretch goal is something that is thrilling and exciting. You don't want to choose more than 1 to 3 of these per year. Then progress goals are the areas that we identified on the Life Compass where we have the most potential for growth. This is where we're going to spend the most of our time and energy. These are going to get us from where we are at our starting point to a higher score, hopefully. Progress goals are where you will spend the greatest amount of time and energy. In the annual goal section, we have a new focus component. You're going to actually start with your biggest goals, your long-term vision, and then you're going to break these down or chunk it down and do monthly goals that are going to add up to these annual goals. And then you're going to break these down even more into weekly actions, habits, and steps that you can take to achieve your monthly goals. And here's a brand new section: weekly reflection questions. So you're going to be asking yourself every week, what were my wins? What worked? What did not work? What lessons did I learn? And what adjustments do I need to make moving forward? There's another brand new section, which I love. This page. These are things to consider in each area of life when you're writing your goals. In the personal area, self-image, self-worth, self-love, self-care, confidence, happiness, peace, fulfillment, well-being, mental stimulation, hobbies, projects, creativity, alone time. Let's highlight that. I love alone time. Almost never get it. Support, sense of community, routines, attitude, perspective, grace, and planning. Let's go to the areas that I was really terrible in last year. In the fun and recreation category, you want to consider your joy, celebration, peak experiences, vacations, time off, rewards, accomplishments, social interactions, friends, dates, activities, fun, laughter, rest and rejuvenation. And then health and wellness, general health, exercise, diet, nutrition, sleep, rest, water, habits, mental health, physical health. Oh, I'm so glad this is not just physical health. We have emotional health and mental health in here. Energy, vitality, aging. Oh my goodness, aging. Pain, physical ailments, depression, anxiety, stress, trauma, therapy, and medication. I'm big on this one, spirituality and personal growth. Faith is a big part of who I am, and faith directly impacts my mental health and my emotional health. I can tell you that right now, and probably my physical health as well. Now you use this space to create a list or a mind map of ideas, dreams, and goals for the coming year. Here's where we get down to the nitty-gritty. We set our annual goals. There's a new component now, the focus component. So you're setting your personal goals, keeping these things in mind. How will my life improve by reaching these personal goals? These areas are color-coded, and this color scheme coordinates to the life compass. Here is your vision board, and I had fun with my vision board last year. Here's my vision board from last year, and all I did was look at my goals, and then I Googled images that just sort of motivated me for those goals. Enjoy your vision board process. Make it a relaxing time. Light a candle, have a cup of tea, put on some nice relaxing music while you do your vision board, and this will be like one of your favorite moments of the year. Goal setting quick tips. This is great. Find what works best for you and make adjustments where necessary. Okay, that's just one golden nugget. There are so many in here, and every month is going to have a great motivational quote for you. And not only that, every monthly spread is going to have a wonderful quote. A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. There's a change to the look of the monthly spread. For one thing, January 2021 just sort of pops more. Here is last year. One of the big changes is that the dates are no longer in the center, they're over in the corner. And I know that a lot of us who use sticker kits will appreciate that. You'll have a notes section over here, a mini month of the following month in the bottom corner, a different color scheme for every month. In January, it's navy blue. In February, it's teal. In March, it is kind of a lime green. April is sort of a slate with a touch of just a hint of blue. May is golden or mustard. June is kind of orange. July is red and pink. I like this because you could do a patriotic layout with that. And then August is purple. September is like January. October is teal. So I think we're starting over on the colors now. November is green. December is the slate, grayish, bluish. And look, you have a color scheme back here as well. So this coordinates with your month view. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there are 8 colors. So these are the MäksēLife colors. Each month, after you turn from your calendar view, you will set your monthly goals. Just as in the annual goals, there's this new addition of the focus area. And also they've added the month. Last year on the monthly goals, the month was not there. There is a motivational quote. It's a little bit bigger. It pops a little bit more. These headers are bigger, and they have the addition of the focus. I think those are good improvements there. And after that, you get into your weekly page. Now let's take a look at this. Okay, yes, I did a little pen test here. Your weekly actions, look at this, week 53. I love that. I've always wanted to know what week we're on. So since we're beginning with probably a few days in December, we're on week 53. But it's because we're starting with some December days in this. So I love that. Every week you're going to get this spread in addition to your planner spread, which this is the vertical layout. Each column is 1.5 inches wide, so it works really well with the existing planner stickers out there. So last year, we had this diagonal shaded area here. That is now just plain space. You still have this box, so you can use that for a functional purpose. And then also, instead of just the M for Monday, you have Monday written out, and then the date is in bolder print, and the month is abbreviated. Little design change there, I like it. The notes header is gone, so this can be anything you want it to be. This can be gratitude, this can be a carryover of your weekly actions, this can be anything you want it to be, the sidebar area. The bottom area is a little bit taller this year. It still has the little heart. So the heart is a reminder for what you might want to do, and that is to put some gratitude down here. You could use it for your dinners, you could use it for your top 3, whatever you want to do. In the habits area, that looks different, obviously. So last year we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 habits that you could track. I normally track 3 or 4, so that was plenty. But then over here, look at the difference. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 more goals, and they just look a little bit different. These looked like they were already shaded in, so now they're just blank circles. So that takes up a little bit more space. This is a lined vertical. That's a dream come true for a lot of people. There are no hours in here. One of my favorite things to do with a MäksēLife is to highlight. I'll go ahead and do that with December 28th. Highlight across the page, and then I will write something. It just has a great feel and it has a great look. Goodbye 2020. I just like that look. I'll show you a weekly spread that I did that was all highlighter and pen like that. I like that look sometimes instead of stickers. The sidebar is on the right instead of the left. You have Monday through Thursday on the left side, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on the right. That's kind of fun because if you had a long weekend with a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you could actually just use this whole side as your weekend page. Now we're on week 1 because this is our first full week of January. I love that. I love data, and every single week you're gonna have some space here. Last year this was lined, this year it's dot grid, but you're gonna have space here to reflect, to take notes, and then you get a brand new page to set your weekly actions. Because you're checking in so often with your goals, I think that increases your chance of making real progress. So whatever you didn't get done in week 1, you can either drop it or you can carry it over to week 2. And don't be locked in. You know, if you find out that a goal as you have set it is not working out for you, go ahead and change it the next week. Modify it or just dump it all together if you need to. So this is a working planner. This is not just for time management. This is a planner where you are working out your goals every single week. And at the end of each week, flip back to this page where you have weekly reflection questions. I would bookmark this page to help you really do the best job of setting your weekly actions. At the end of January, you get a monthly reflections page. My biggest wins this month. Things that are working in my life, things that are currently not working in my life, what I learned this month, what improvements or adjustments do I need to make going forward next month, what am I most grateful for right now, habits I want to nurture next month, and rate your overall satisfaction for this month. Okay, so as a data person, I love this. You're gonna get a score for this month. Now look how the colors pop more this year. Here's 2021. And here is 2020. It was still the aqua color scheme, or turquoise, but now you can just see it. It's more vivid. And of course the month is written in a bolder font in the color scheme for the month. Now I want you to notice that at the end of each quarter, you're gonna do your quarterly compass, and you're gonna note your previous score, which was up here on your first compass. And then you're gonna put your current score. Now it says to rate your satisfaction in each area of life from 1 to 10. And in order to do that, I strongly suggest going back to these questions in the assessment scoring. And if you want an additional printout of this, what is unbelievable is that you can just download this as a free printable at the MäksēLife website. So if you scored 6 in the last quarter and you moved up to 7, yay, you have made a big improvement in that area. And so you're gonna see that your compass reflects that. And if you've moved down, then that's gonna happen sometimes, especially if there's illness or if there's some unusual circumstance that has caused you to not be able to spend as much time on a certain area. You might move down sometimes, but I wanna tell you what happened in my actual experience and why I so love and appreciate this planner. Here, I did my quarterly compass. I did this a few weeks ago when September was over. I found that in some areas there was no change, but look here, in the orange one, Fun and Recreation, I improved 1.75, from 5.75 to 7. This one stayed the same, but then I saw an improvement of 0.375 in Family and Relationships. And then I saw a slight improvement in my financial area, 0.875. And then in my health and wellness, I went from 6.375 to 8. So that was plus 1.625. I was really pleased with this. In my weakest areas, I had the biggest growth, here and here. Because I identified those blind spots, as Sierra calls them, I had the most significant growth in those areas. But I love measurable progress. Let's flip to the back. After December, you'll have another quarterly compass. Each one is labeled. So quarter 1 is Q1, quarter 2 is Q2, etc. Then you get your 2021 year at a glance, your 2022 year at a glance, important dates on each page. Here are some Planner Kate date dots. You can color code events. So here's Valentine's Day. Here's my birthday. And then we get notes pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 notes pages. And look at the pocket page. This has improved. The pocket page is nicer and it's thicker this year. Here is last year's pocket page, and it was fine. I don't really use my pocket page much other than to just put some stickers in there. But this one has more of a coated finish, and it's definitely more durable, and it has a smooth texture to it. Plus it's prettier. And then you get a sheet of stickers. So last year, the sticker sheet was not coiled into the planner. And the stickers were kind of glossy. This year, they are matte. So you get these dots for making checklists, and they're color-coded. So any action items that are in your weekly spread, you can just put a dot by them if they apply to a particular area that you're working on. Then you get these here that say stretch goal. So you're not going to have more than 1 to 3 stretch goals each year. So you're not going to need too many of those. And then you get some flags. So you could use these for big accomplishments. And then you've got some icons that you can use throughout the week. And then just some fun, I love these down here. Look at these. Just begin. And you can write on them because they're matte, so you're going to be able to use any type of pen that you want. Trust the process, rest, not quit. Oh, amen. Sometimes you just want to give up, but really just take a break, just rest, don't quit, and then get back at it. And is this a sticker? Oh, looky. Look, it's less about what you achieve and more about who you become in the process. That's a fun sticker. And then you get a back pocket here that has plenty of room. It has kind of a fabric texture rather than paper on the accordion flap here. Okay, so here are some prices for us. The coil bound planner is going to retail for $68. It will launch on October 21st. The additional covers, so if you want to change out your cover, these are $10. They're very sturdy, so $10 for an additional cover. You can get a set of 3 bookmarks, and that set will be $15. They're snap-in and they are ombre gray. And the first one says My Vision, and it has the quote, Dream Big, and you use that to mark your annual goals in your vision board. Okay, so your annual goals are up in the beginning, and that'll be really helpful if you want to flip back and ask yourself those weekly reflection questions, because those are up there also. Then you'll get a monthly goals snap-in bookmark with the quote, Dare to Grow, and you use that to mark where your monthly goals are. And then you get a This Week bookmark with the quote, Just Begin, and then you use that to mark your weekly actions. So the bookmarks are 5 inches by 2 1/4. Functional sticker book. Oh, I don't have one of these, but I am definitely gonna get one because I love how functional the stickers are this year. Book is $20. It has 15 pages of functional stickers. The book size is 5 by 7, so it's a good size book. So I have that on my shopping list, the functional sticker book and also the pack of bookmarks. Now, you can, on launch day, you can get some things that are available as a pre-order, and those are the companion notebooks. Those retail for $48, and what you get are 4 goal-setting quarterly notebooks, and they're undated. And my understanding is that these are going to be great for those of you who already have a planner that you love, and you don't want to switch planners, but you do want to make use of the goal system that's in the MäksēLife. That might be for you. So there's 4 separate notebooks that come with that. The only thing that you won't get in the notebooks is the weekly or daily spread. So make note of that. It's not a planner if you get the notebooks. So that's going to do it for my review of the 2021 MäksēLife goal setting and weekly planner. I've slipped it into my no-teak notebook cover, which fits it perfectly. I thank you guys for watching, and I want to give a big shout out to the MäksēLife team. Sierra and Darian, thank you so much for including me in this wonderful launch. Congratulations on your 2nd year. This is a great planner, and it got even better this year. So I have links down below. I would so appreciate you shopping with my links if this video was helpful to you. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. 9 words. And it was the fruit of the Spirit, which are fruit. Okay, the fruit of the Spirit, which are love, joy, peace,